The Money Mindset, Unveiling the Psychology Behind Financial Success. The psychology of money. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to effortlessly attract financial success, while others struggle to make ends meet? It all boils down to one thing: mindset. Our money mindset determines our financial outcomes. It influences how we think, feel, and behave when it comes to money. So, what exactly is a money mindset? It's the set of beliefs and attitudes we hold about money. And it's shaped by our upbringing, experiences, and the choices we make along the way. But here's the thing: our money mindset can either empower us or hold us back. If we have a scarcity mindset, constantly worrying about not having enough, we will likely attract situations that confirm our fears. On the other hand, an abundance mindset allows us to see opportunities and attract wealth. Now, let's delve deeper into the psychology behind financial success. One crucial aspect is our relationship with money. How do we view it? Do we see money as a tool to create a fulfilling life, or do we see it as a source of stress and worry? Our beliefs shape our reality. Another aspect is our comfort level with money. How do we handle it? Are we afraid to spend or invest? Or are we overly reckless with our finances? Achieving financial success often requires finding the right balance and developing healthy money habits. Moreover, our self-worth impacts our financial success. Do we feel deserving of wealth and abundance? Or do we believe we are unworthy of financial prosperity? Our self-perception plays a significant role in our money mindset. Thankfully, our money mindset is not set in stone. We can cultivate a positive relationship with money and reframe our beliefs. By adopting an abundance mindset, practicing gratitude for what we have, and seeking opportunities to grow, we can create a more prosperous future. So, are you ready to transform your money mindset and unlock financial success? It all starts with understanding the psychology behind money. The surprising link between money and happiness. Money and happiness. Two concepts that seem intrinsically connected. After all, we've all heard the saying, money can't buy happiness. But is that really true? Researchers have been studying the link between money and happiness for years, and the results may surprise you. While it's true that money can provide us with comfort and security, studies have shown that after a certain point, additional wealth does not significantly increase our happiness. In fact, research suggests that experiences bring us more joy than material possessions. That vacation you've been dreaming about? It might actually make you happier than a brand new car. So, why is this? Well, one theory is that experiences create lasting memories and connections, while material possessions lose their novelty over time. Additionally, studies have found that giving to others can also increase our happiness. When we use our money to help those in need, we experience a sense of fulfillment and purpose. But here's the thing: money alone doesn't guarantee happiness. It's how we use our money that truly matters. So, the next time you find yourself chasing after money, remember that it's the experiences, connections, and acts of kindness that can bring us the most joy. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to our channel for more thought-provoking content. The ultimate guide to mastering the law of money. Did you ever wonder why some people seem to attract money effortlessly, while others struggle financially? It all comes down to one powerful principle: the law of money. The law of money states that our thoughts and beliefs shape our financial reality. It's not about luck or chance, but about having the right mindset. So, how can you master the law of money and unlock abundance in your life? First, start by shifting your mindset from scarcity to abundance. Believe that there is more than enough money to go around and that wealth is within your reach. Next, set clear financial goals. Write them down and visualize yourself achieving them. This will send a powerful message to your subconscious mind, aligning your thoughts with your desires. Take inspired action towards your goals. Don't just wish for money to come your way, actively look for opportunities and take calculated risks. Be mindful of your spending habits. Practice budgeting and save a portion of your income. Remember, it's not about how much you make, but how much you keep and invest wisely. Surround yourself with positive and prosperous people who share your financial goals. Their energy and mindset will amplify your own success. Lastly, practice gratitude. Express appreciation for what you already have, no matter how small. Gratitude attracts more abundance into your life. Remember, mastering the law of money is a journey. It requires consistency, perseverance, and a willingness to expand your beliefs about what is possible. Thank you for watching the ultimate guide to mastering the law of money. If you found this video helpful, be sure to subscribe to our channel for more empowering content. Wishing you abundance and prosperity in all areas of your life. Unmasking the truth, The love of money and its hidden side. Money. It's something we all need and want. But is the love of money truly the root of all evil? We often chase after money, thinking it will bring us happiness and security. But what if this pursuit is blinding us to the hidden side of the love of money? The love of money is not just about the desire for wealth, but it's also about the disregard for others. When we prioritize money above all else, we turn a blind eye to the suffering of those less fortunate. The love of money can also lead to corruption. Greed can consume us, making us willing to do anything for financial gain. In our quest for wealth, we often neglect our relationships. The love of money can drive a wedge between friends and family, causing pain and loneliness. Moreover, the love of money can take a toll on our mental and physical well-being. It pushes us to work longer hours, neglecting our health and happiness. The love of money comes at a cost to our planet. We exploit natural resources without considering the consequences, causing irreversible damage to our environment. But it doesn't have to be this way. We can break free from the love of money's grasp by prioritizing compassion, connection, and a sustainable future. Let's remember that true wealth lies not in the accumulation of money, but in the richness of our relationships and the well-being of our planet. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more thought-provoking content. 1. Mindset and belief systems. Let's delve into the beliefs and attitudes people hold about money and how these beliefs can either help or hinder their financial success. 1. This might include discussions on scarcity mindset versus abundance mindset, self-limiting beliefs, and the power of positive thinking. 2. Behavioral economics. It could discuss the principles of behavioral economics and how human psychology often leads to irrational financial decisions. 2. This might include topics like loss aversion, anchoring, and the impact of emotions on financial choices. 3. Goal setting and financial planning. The book might emphasize the importance of setting clear financial goals and creating a plan to achieve them. 3. It could provide practical advice on budgeting, saving, and investing. 4. Risk tolerance and decision making. Understanding one's risk tolerance and how emotions can influence investment decisions is another key aspect. 4. The book might explore how different personality types approach risk and how to make more rational financial decisions. 5. Financial self-sabotage. Some individuals have self-sabotaging behaviors when it comes to money. 5. This book might help readers recognize and overcome these destructive habits, such as overspending, impulsive buying, or avoiding financial responsibilities. 6. Wealth building strategies. It might offer insights into various strategies for building wealth, including investing in stocks, real estate, starting a business, or passive income streams. 7. Financial success stories. To inspire and motivate readers, the book could include real-life stories of individuals who transformed their financial lives through a change in mindset and strategic actions. 8. Mindfulness and financial well-being. Mindfulness and stress management techniques might also be discussed in the context of achieving financial peace and overall well-being. 9. Changing financial habits. Practical advice on how to replace old, unproductive financial habits with new, positive ones might be a central theme. 10. Measuring financial success. This video helps viewers define what financial success means to them personally and provide guidance on how to track progress toward their goals. 8. Cash. Some have it, some don't. Some have dominated it, however most are as yet pursuing it. You might consider cash simply numbers and bookkeeping sheets and math, or a condition that should be tackled. However, the genuine monetary choices are made far away from adding machines around supper tables with inner self, pride, dread and individual history. The real essence of cash is the dance between the cool number crunching of a calculation sheet and human instinct. With regards to cash, we are convoluted animals, and monetary achievement isn't such a great amount about the amount you know, yet the way that you act. This video was propelled by Morgan Housel's astounding book, The Brain Research of Cash. How about we dig into the bizarre and human side of cash? You're not insane. We as a whole come from various ages, with guardians procuring various salaries and holding various qualities, living in different regions of the planet, naturally introduced to various financial conditions with changing motivators and fluctuating open doors. We as a whole have totally different encounters towards cash. Take, for instance, the securities exchange and expansion. Individuals brought into the world in 1970 saw a practically 10 times expansion in the S&P 500 during their teenagers and 20s, driving most to have a positive perspective on the financial exchange and a higher tendency to contribute. Individuals brought into the world during the 1950s, nonetheless, saw the financial exchange go no place in their youngsters and 20s, prompting a more bad perspective on the financial exchange and less tendency to contribute. Individuals naturally introduced to the 1960s experienced huge expansion during their youngsters and 20s, prompting a higher mindfulness and a more regrettable perspective on expansion and its belongings. Individuals brought into the world in 1990 experienced somewhat low expansion during their lifetime, prompting less concern and consciousness of its belongings. An individual's involvement in the securities exchange and expansion during their early stages extraordinarily shapes their mentalities and ways of behaving towards effective money management and monetary direction. Individuals legitimize each monetary choice they make in light of the data they had at that point and their psychological model of the world, which has been given to them from their folks and is formed by their novel valuable encounters. In spite of the fact that they can be misguided, need data, or pursue awful choices, their activities sound good to them at that time and line up with their very own story. As indicated by family, individuals do a few insane things with cash, yet nobody is insane. We as a whole have extraordinary perspectives, and since there is no generally right method for overseeing cash effectively, not a solitary one of us are insane. We go with monetary choices in view of our own background and our perspective. Monetary choices are many times not made simply on intelligent or numerical grounds, but rather are formed by your interesting encounters and perspective. Be careful about one-size-fits generally monetary guidance, as what might appear to be unreasonable to others could sound good to you. Compound rulers. There is no question that Warren Buffett is thought about one of the best financial backers ever. Is stunning that $81.5 billion of Warren Buffett's $84.5 billion total assets was procured after he arrived at his mid-60s. Hassel clears up that couple of give sufficient consideration for this most straightforward truth. Buffett's fortune isn't because of simply being a decent financial backer, however being a decent financial backer since he was in a real sense a youngster. Because of money management from the early age of 10, Buffett had the option to outfit the influence of compounding. So the thing is compounding? Basically, suppose you contribute $1,000 at a loan cost of 8%. Your underlying venture would acquire you $80 following 1 year. Assuming you accumulated your all out of $1,080 at 8% premium the following year, you would now acquire $86.40. You've brought in cash on your underlying speculation as well as the premium you procured on the head. A venture accumulated after some time acquires revenue from the first speculation, yet in addition from the premium created on top of the first speculation. The unreasonable idea of intensifying makes a considerable lot of us not understand how outrageous the outcomes can be. Warren Buffett started truly effective money management at 10 years old and had a total assets of $1 million by the age of 30. How about we envision another reality where Warren Buffett acted more like most young fellows in their 20s and utilized a great deal of his initial pay on voyaging and a couple of decent vehicles. Assuming he began with a total assets of $25,000 at 30 years old and resigned at 60, yet kept on creating the astounding returns that he does of around 22% yearly, his total assets today would be around $11.9 million, which is 99.9% not as much as his genuine total assets today of $84.5 billion. Warren Buffett's monetary achievement can be credited to the monetary base he worked in his initial years and his lifespan in money management. His ability is effective money management, yet his little-known technique is time and the influence of compounding. Think about this according to another viewpoint. The most extravagant financial backer ever is Warren Buffett. Be that as it may, as far as normal returns, he isn't the best. Jim Simons, for example, is a flexible investment supervisor who has accumulated cash at a faltering 66% yearly beginning around 1988, a lot higher rate than Buffett. The total assets of Simons, in any case, is $21 billion, which is 75% not exactly Buffett's. How can this be the case? As per Hausel, the justification for this is that Simons couldn't get comfortable with himself in effective financial planning until he was 50 years of age, really giving him not exactly half as numerous years to compound as Buffett. That's what Hausel gauges, assuming that he had contributed throughout a time period as long as Buffett. His total assets today would be $63,900,780,780,748,160,000. Misjudging the force of compounding is significant not. Regardless of how unreasonable the consequences of compounding might appear, they ought to never be disregarded. Individuals frequently center around momentary increases, neglecting the drawn-out effect of compounding. Understanding and utilizing the force of compounding is pivotal for long-haul monetary achievement. There's no need to focus on making speedy significant yields, however, about predictable long-haul development. Cynicism and cash. Idealism is a conviction that the odds of a decent result are in support of yourself after some time, regardless of whether there are misfortunes en route. However, with regards to cash, we as a whole have a predisposition towards cynicism that we hold dear in our souls. Thinking back, be that as it may, things have commonly worked on throughout the long term. So what is it about cynicism that we are lean to embrace as opposed to good faith? The response is on the grounds that beneficial things require some investment and don't work out coincidentally. Cash is a subject that draws in cynicism for various reasons. How about we start with the way that cash matters to us all? At the point when we catch wind of something terrible occurring in the economy, we're bound to focus. For instance, a 40% decrease in the financial exchange north of a half year is probably going to stand out right away and may try and draw in government mediation. Notwithstanding, the steady idea of a 140% increase more than 6 years can go to a great extent inconspicuous. Consistently, a portion of 1 million Americans are saved by the advancement of medication throughout the course of recent years. Slow advancement, be that as it may, draws in less consideration than fast unexpected misfortunes like psychological warfare, plane accidents and catastrophic events. There are numerous short-term misfortunes, however scarcely any short-term marvels. To be reasonable, we don't need to be negative. In spite of mishaps, we can clutch the conviction that over the long haul, the odds of a positive result are in support of ourselves. While watching the news featuring a securities exchange crash, monetary hardships or other cash issues, attempt to recall that things will quite often work on over the long haul. Try not to let the charm of negativity cloud your judgment. A reasonable, reality-based hopefulness saw throughout a more drawn-out time skyline, is in many cases more judicious for long-haul achievement and can uncover open doors you had missed with a skeptical viewpoint. 2 failed to remember components in 1968, there were around 300 million secondary young individuals on the planet. What's more, of those 300 million, understudies went to a little school in Seattle called Lakeside. Lakeside turned out to be the main secondary school on the planet at the time that had a teacher with the foreknowledge to rent a PC, the print Model 30. This was no standard PC. It was progressed for the time and the sort of PC that even alumni understudies didn't approach. What's more, for one fortunate understudy at Lakeside, this would make a huge difference. That understudy was Bill Entryways. From 300 million down to 300. So in 1968, there was about an extremely rare possibility being a secondary school understudy with admittance to a PC. Charge Entryways and his classmate Paul Allen would proceed to make Microsoft together. Indeed, even as a youngster, Doors showed excellent insight, difficult work, and a dream for PCs not at all like any other individual. However, going to Lakeside likewise gave him a one out of many upper hand and early advantage. Also, Doors isn't timid about this. In 2005, he expressed assuming there had been no Lakeside, there would have been no Microsoft. What isn't frequently referenced in the early Microsoft story was a third individual from this posse of secondary school PC wonders, Kent Evans. Similarly as canny, comparably visionary, Kent might have all around been one of the organizers. Microsoft close by Entryways and Allen. In any case, that wouldn't occur. A mountaineering mishap ended Ken's life before he graduated secondary school. The odds of a secondary school understudy being killed in a mountaineering mishap are around 1 out of many. Similarly as the very intriguing fortunate turn of events would drive Bill Entryways and Paul Allen to incredible achievement, Kent Evans would encounter an incredibly uncommon occasion with an experience with what family calls the nearby kin of karma. Risk. Karma and chance resemble the breezes and the waves that decide the course of a boat. The mariner have some control over the rudder and the sails, in any case the heading and speed of the boat are impacted by outer variables that can't be completely anticipated or controlled. The quest for progress is loaded with exciting bends in the road, and the job karma and chance play in molding our